Saving money while working on a cruise ship is something that seriously needs to be planned out in order for you to master your financial goals when you're working on a cruise ship. So when I first started working, this was 2 years ago, I was a seasonal youth staff, and basically I didn't exactly have financial goals in terms of my savings. Now, prior to this, I wasn't really aware of how it works in terms of how we get paid and so forth. So for me, I get paid 2 times a month, and I can't say that that's the same process for all cruise ships, but I get paid twice a month. So I have my monthly salary, and obviously it's divided in half. And then I have salary at sea, and that's through Citibanks. So I log in online, and what I do now is I literally have it like prearranged and set up so that when I get paid, 80 to 90% of the money that I made during the month is going home, and therefore it's not going to be in my hands. I'm not going to be spending it. And that's one of my first tips for you when searching for ways to save money, is to take a certain percentage and send it home. And that's obviously based on your financial obligations at home. For me, it's literally charges that I make on my credit card, and then my car insurance that goes automatically charged to my credit card each month. And my car is in storage, so I'm not paying anything more than about $15 a month for my car insurance. So take a certain percentage of your paycheck and have it automatically saved so that when you're getting paid, that percentage is going to your home bank, and then you know what you're left with on the ship. It's really easy for your spending to get out of control. I mean, when we have wine and cheese night, and when you're buying water and you're buying snacks and you're eating off the ship, it's really, really easy for your spending to kind of become out of control, to the point where sometimes, I'm not even talking about big purchases. I'm not talking about getting off the ship and like going shopping and buying clothes and jewelry. I'm talking about just like everyday expenses and like realizing how they add up. So I keep my receipts, and basically what I do is receipts that I keep for record keeping purposes, like water that I buy for drinking, uniforms that I need to do my job. Those receipts are kept in a separate folder so that when I file my 2016 taxes, they become itemized deductions. Everything else, I keep them in plain view, like on my desk, so that when I go out, I kind of have an idea of what I'm buying. And that way I can kind of sit down sometimes and refocus of what I'm spending my money on. So my last contract was about 8 months. It was from November 29th till, what was it? July 31st. Yes, that's how long I was on the ship. And from the beginning, like, I sat down with my calculator and a pen and paper, and I said to myself, I want to save at least $10,000 during my contract, easily. And I did. And the reason why I accomplished that was because, as I said, I took a certain percentage of what my pay is and had it so that that automatic percentage went home and I don't touch it. So when I came home, I had, a little over $10,000 that I saved, which was really good. And I look back at a lot of the experiences that I had and really cool things that I did spend my money on, such as the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. That was absolutely hands down one of my top experiences. Another was renting a car in Curacao with some of my coworkers, and we went around the island, and we booked it through Expedia. And so when we got off the ship in Willemstad, like, the car rental place was right there, and they handed me the keys, and we just went around the island, and that was really good. And it was cheap because we divided it by 4 people. So, like, really cool experiences, really cool dining experiences in different countries. That is my priority list, because every time I go to a country, I want to try delicious food. So save your receipts, be mindful, be frugal, that's me, and send a certain percentage of your paycheck home so that it doesn't reach you, and unless it's for an emergency. So this contract, I'm hoping to save even more than 10,000. I'm thinking maybe 11 or 12,000 I can possibly save if I cut back a little bit. So good luck saving and work hard, but don't forget to enjoy all the fantastic things that you can enjoy in port and while you're on the ship.